They
We
have to be
brought a copy
filed.
up to you. I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, you better not.
We'll just take it up later.
Miss Gillette, who is the judge here? I am looking for Alfonso Caldwell and Tanya Sanchez.
We already did Sanchez. We have a Tiana Richardson and a Dustin Newport I still have.
Well, hold on. That's not what I'm showing. What do you have, Missy?
I have Alfonso Caldwell and Tiana Richardson. That Newport bonded out, or no, well, he bonded on ours, and then Lyon County come and got him before.
I noticed, okay, he was taken off the docket. And what did I do? Mix up Tanya Richardson and Sanchez?
Mm-hmm.
And no one mentioned that I was using the wrong name?
You were using the right name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, and these are my couple that I don't have anything filed to show that they have to be in court. I don't have a summons. I don't have a uniform notice to appear issued by the officer in the ticket.
Judge, the girls filed the ticket earlier today.
Okay, let me see if it's, maybe I just need to double check. Mr. Caldwell.
Mm-hmm. Tickets were issued January 23rd, 25 at 20:59 hours. But
Okay,
today,
well, let me make sure they made it to the file because I'm not seeing that. I don't see that, Ms. Gillette, and until I have filed verification that they had noticed this hearing. I'm not finding that. You're sure they filed them?
Arlene was the one who did it for us.
No, Missy, do you have that where you can look at it? Because I am not seeing it filed. Maybe I need to. No, I think I've already refreshed to see if they've been added. If you want to
They're
check.
not in the case yet.
What was that, Missy?
I said they're not showing up in the case yet.
I don't know if upstairs hasn't approved them or what's going on.
I can check.
Would you check? We'll take just a real quick recess because I don't have anything in the file to show they have notice of the hearing, so I can't take any action for their failure to appear without it.
You do.
Arlene's going to bring the unfiled copy upstairs, Your Honor, but they were submitted this morning by Jessica.
They haven't made it into the file for some reason. I need the originals. You're thinking the originals are on file somewhere or waiting to be filed? See what Missy finds. Maybe they'll find the originals at the clerk's.
What, Judge? I'm sorry, I'm back now.
Well, she said they'll bring up, if I understood Miss Gillette right, they're bringing up copies, but where are the originals?
I think I actually have a copy because I was asking them today about it, so
Well, I
I
need
can print you off the copies that I got sent.
copies. I need original documentation that these people had notice of this hearing, either in the form of a returned summons or a citation. And I don't have one of anything to show that they know about this hearing today.
Your Honor, the citations, we get a Xerox of them. We don't get the originals. The originals normally stay either in the file with the sheriff's office now, or they go straight upstairs. But this had to be long formed because it's marijuana. And so
Well, even with the long form, I would accept, you don't have the originals, Arlene? What do you have? You have copies? Have those been filed with the clerk?
Yes.
They have been filed. They didn't make it into their file. Do you know why? I don't have them in the file.
Well, because that's the clerks.
Okay. Well, Missy, did you check with the clerks?
Yes, I just checked with them and they do not have them. They're not in the queue to approve.
I know they're not in the queue. I looked through the queue. Oh, unless you mean their queue.
Yeah,
Well,
they're,
what I'm going to do, now I'm looking at copies of tickets, and I've seen enough tickets over the years to know these are tickets, and they do appear to be signed by the signature I know as Blake Fisher's, although I'm not an expert in handwriting. But I am not comfortable issuing any kind of failure to appear warrants if there's no documentation in the file. These are just handed to me, but once they are filed, then I would not hesitate to issue warrants for their failures to appear. So I'm going to set these two cases over till next Tuesday. By then, I'm sure that we'll figure out why those haven't been filed. And then if they're not here at that date and time, we'll issue warrants, but they'll have to be given notice of the new date and time. And it looks like they're out of Wichita, Kansas. Yes, so
if I have to issue new summonses, then it's going to be more than a week because I have to issue them, send them to Wichita, and have them served on them. They have their notices to appear, complaints.
all right, I'll tell you what, I don't.
I don't even get the original anymore.
Just file the copies, whatever, but they have to be filed, Miss Gillette. I have nothing that gives me legal authority to issue failure to appear warrants. I have in the file, and I'm looking at it, a complaint, a probable cause affidavit, a notice that you're going to rely on KBI reports, and that's it. There is nothing in the file to show legally that they have notice of this hearing. So I don't know where the tickets are. I don't know why they're not filed. I understand that someone in your office said they gave them to the clerk. I understand the clerk to say they don't have them. I don't know where they are, but I do not have them, so I cannot issue any kind of warrant for failure to appear. So in fact, if you find them and get them in there even today, we can deal with it today rather than trying to issue summonses. But get me something I can legally use. Otherwise,
I'll call Sheriff Samuels and ask him if he can bring the originals out of his file.
I'm not telling you have to do the originals. I'm just telling you, Miss Gillette, I cannot legally issue a warrant. And you know that. You know I have to have verification before I issue a warrant.
And we emailed them to your staff who has them this morning. They were sent to
My secretary is not the clerk of the district court. My secretary is not the custodian for that. They have to be filed.
Up to you. I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, you better not.
We'll just take it up later.
Miss Gillette, who is the judge here? I am not going to accept your behavior. You're putting me in a position where I'm going to have to find you in contempt of court if you're going to act like this.
I don't have the original, Judge. I can't get it to you. We filed them this morning. That's all I can tell you.
Ms.
We
Gillette, you are not listening to me. And you're being contemptuous.
The state has contempt immunity. We already briefed this. If you would like us to get them filed again, we will
Do you
file.
have contempt immunity? Do you have ethical immunity that you can talk to a judge any way you want and have no repercussions? Is this what you're saying?
Judge, I will find the originals, whoever has them, and we'll see if we can get them to you. We will get them filed.
And we will finish this later, Ms. Gillette. At this time, Missy, it looks like Ms. Gillette has decided to remove herself from the hearing. As I said, this matter is not over and it will not be tolerated. But for now, we will be in recess.